Finally got some Union Arena in. I haven't looked at any Union Arena yet, but let's see how they look. Another Bandai Namco game. Came out some months ago. Right or left? Well, two animes I have not watched. Two even sides. Yeah, evens Hunter x Hunter. Check it out. Probably gonna end up playing this with I'm Done It's Over over webcam at some point. Hopefully sooner than later. What's up, IDIO on YouTube? Like that card back. All what do you call it? Like 80s neons, something like that. So how to play. The patented Bandai one sheet tell you most of everything. I like it. And play mat, whatever. 7 life, 7 shields, energy line, 4 of them. AP area. Is that a back row or is that a different type of energy? Front line. Space for 4 and deck area. Start phase, movement phase. Main phase, attack phase, end phase, opponent's turn begins. Step, you may move this card from the front line to the energy line during your movement phase. Snipe. You may choose an opponent's character to attack. If you do, they will not be able to block. When this character attacks for the first time during this turn, switch it to active mode. When this character blocks for the first time during this turn, switch to active mode. Impact 1. When this character attacks and wins a battle, your opponent is dealt 1 damage. When this character attacks and deals direct damage, deal 2 damage instead. When this character battles another character, the opposing character loses impact for the duration of the battle. Nullify impact. Impact plus 1. This character deals 1 extra damage with impact. If it does not have impact, it gains impact plus 1. Raid. This character switched to active mode and may be moved. It may be used. It may be moved to the front line. Just a big typo. It may be moved to the front line. How did they miss that? All right, what you need to play: 3 action points. A deck constructed using 50 cards with the same source material code. Required energy, required action points, card number, energy generation. Okay, kind of like a Battle Spirits there. Character cards, side cards, and event cards. Cards with special color and final triggers are limited to no more than 4 cards in a deck for each trigger type, kind of like Vanguard. Up to 4 cards with the same card number can be included in a deck. Only cards with the same source material code, the first 3 letters of the card number, may be included in your deck. Okay, so kind of like a wife preparing to play. Shuffle your deck and place it in the deck area. Determine player 1 and player 2 by using a method such as rock, paper, scissors. Draw 7 cards from your deck to create your starting hand. You may redraw your starting hand 1 time if desired. If you choose to draw a new hand, place your initial hand at the bottom of your deck and draw 7 new cards. Then reshuffle your deck. Player 1 decides first if they will redraw their hand, followed by player 2. Take 7 cards from the top of your deck and place them face down onto your life area without revealing them. Begin play with player 1 taking their first turn. Up to 4 character cards can be placed on your front line. Up to 4 character or side cards in any combination can be placed into your energy line. Your front line and your energy line together are called your field. Winning the game, you win the game if either of the following conditions occur. Your opponent has no cards remaining in their life area. Your opponent has no cards remaining in their deck during the start phase and is therefore unable to draw. Turn sequence, start phase. Switch all of your resting cards, character sites, and AP cards to active. Make sure you have the appropriate number of AP cards in your AP area in the current turn. Okay, so like a Hearthstone. Active and resting. AP card counts. Turn 1, player 1, 1 card. Player 2, 2 cards. Turn 2, 2, and the rest 3. Alright, draw a card. Player 1 does not draw a card on the first turn. It's kind of already highlighted for you. Once per turn, you may pay 1 AP to take an extra draw if you wish, drawing 1 additional card. To pay 1 AP, take 1 active AP and switch it to resting. Movement phase, you may move as many characters as you like from your energy line to your front line. If a movement destination already holds 4 cards and has no space available, choose 1 card on that destination for each character you wish to move and place the chosen cards in your removal area first. Sites can't be moved. Main phase, you may perform actions A and B listed below any number of times and in any order you like. Use a card. Using cards. To use a card in your hand, you need to have the required energy for it and pay its AP cost. Required energy is fulfilled by the energy generation icons on cards on your energy line. The color of the energy generation icons must match the required energy. You can choose to play character cards onto either your front line or energy line. Site cards can only be used in your energy line. Character cards and site cards are played onto your field set to resting. Event cards are placed onto your sideline after use. Okay, sideline is the discard name. Some character cards have raid on them. They can be played onto the field by stacking them on top of the specified character cards without raid. These cards in the field are available on the full cards on the line. You must first take a card in that place and place it in the removal area. To play these cards on the field when there are already 4 cards on the line, you must first take a card in that line and place it in the removal area. Okay. B, use the activate main ability on a card. You can activate abilities labeled activate main on cards on your field by fulfilling their requirements. Attack phase. You can attack with 1 active character on your front line at a time, and you must switch it to resting when it attacks. Front line at a time. If you still have active characters after you complete an attack, you may attack with those characters in the same manner. Attack phase flow. Attacking character declaration. Select the active character on your front line to attack with, then switch that character to resting. The opposing player is normally the only thing you can target. Blocking character declaration. The attacked player may choose to block that attack with the character. They do this by selecting an active character on their front line as a blocker and switching it to resting. Attack resolution. If the attack target is a character, a battle occurs. Compare the BP of both characters, then follow resolution method A or B listed below depending on the result. The BP of the attacking character is greater or equal to the BP of the blocking character. The attacking character wins and the blocking character loses. Sideline the blocking character, placing the character. BP of attacking is lesser. The blocking character wins the battle and the attacking character loses. The attacking character is not sidelined after losing. After completing resolution method A or B, the battle ends. Attacking your opponent, deal 1 damage to your opponent. When you damage your opponent, select 1 card in the life area of your opponent for each point of damage you dealt. The damaged player then checks for triggers on those cards. Select one of your opponent. Damaged player checks for triggers. If your opponent has no life remaining, they'll finish checking for triggers. You win the game. Checking for triggers, turn the card face up. It confirms whether or not it has a trigger. If it does, player checking the triggers may activate the ability if they wish. The card then is placed into their sideline, and the trigger and its ability are resolved. Cards without triggers are also placed into the sideline. In phase, there are no abilities to activate at the end of the start phase. Blah, blah, blah. Any abilities. All right, stuff we've seen all before, quite a few times. I like it. 4 front row, 4 energy line with the battle spirits energy on the bottom right, and 3 action points. All right. Next up, we check out the deck.